I'm Oliver Trevina in studio for The Hollywood Reporter, joined by the lovely Christine Evangelista. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm loving this outfit.
Thank you very much.
Nearly wore the same one. Glad I didn't. Glad I didn't.
Yeah, I don't need the competition.
No, you don't.
No.
You'll do quite well with it. You do well with competition.
Do I?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Right now, it's all going well. It's all going well. The arrangement. I mean, season 2.
I'm very
That's
excited.
good.
I am excited about it.
Yeah, yeah. It's quite the show.
Yeah, I think so.
I was pretty shocked. It definitely touches on a lot of Hollywood's kind of naughtiness, I should say.
It's like
very
the
juicy.
Dark side.
The very dark side.
Dark side of Hollywood.
That's out there. The
It
dark
is.
side is out there,
It
and it
is.
kind of shines this light
Yeah.
on it. Well, not really a light. It just shines
So
more darkness on it. Yeah.
It's good. It
Um,
just gets darker.
Yes, Meghan and Kyle.
Yeah.
What a pairing.
Yeah,
What a pairing.
match made in Hollywood heaven.
It is a match made in heaven. There's love there though as well. There's the contract, but there's the love.
Yes.
There's
There has to
many
be love.
layers.
I
There's
think,
many layers
yes,
to it.
There has to be love. That's what keeps it going. You know,
Right.
that's what the initial thing comes in. They have this great chemistry, and that's what fuels this whole thing to begin
Right.
with. But I think they're both very flawed characters,
Mm-hmm.
and that's also something that bonds the two of them.
Right.
You know, in this heightened situation, under this contract, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and with all these other external forces around them, that's what really keeps it going.
It's amazing. And you guys have such great chemistry.
So lucky.
From the get-go.
Yeah, from the get-go.
Very ugly man. It's hard to be attracted to Josh Henderson.
I'm such a great actress.
You're such a great actress. The way that you pretend that he's good looking is great.
Yeah,
Really
I
well
know.
done. Really well
God,
done.
he's so good
Yeah,
looking and
yeah.
so annoying.
Is that the first time you met Josh doing this project?
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
we met. If you watch the pilot, there's a scene where Meghan walks in and she meets Kyle, and they do this whole thing,
Right.
and that's exactly how I met Josh.
So
walked
that
in,
exact scene was
he got
in
the
the-
job before I did.
Okay.
So I'm on the screen test, and I walk in and we meet. And there was like everyone in the room was very nervous to see how we interacted with each other.
Right.
Could we have that
Right,
chemistry? And I remember them like they were taking all these photos with the two of us together, which doesn't always really happen. But
Right.
we met there, and I fortunately got the job, and we fortunately get along. So it's a win-win.
Double win. Yeah. Bonus. Meghan, though, in the show, I mean, there's a lot of depth. There's so many layers and emotions as well. It's very. I watched a few of the scenes, and some of the, reliving the kind of assaults and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's very emotional.
It's a great character for me, a very empowering character that allows for a full range of emotion. And you see her go through this, I mean, complete transition, you know, whether it's navigating overnight superstardom, how does that affect you? This relationship,
Right.
the cult-like institute, how does that affect you? And I think that it's a really great character for an actress to play. I feel very lucky.
Right. You do it very well.
Thank you.
You do the crying and all that very well.
Thank you.
Maybe too well. How is that when you do an emotional scene and it's like that, then you go home? Are you just completely beat?
I always say, I made a joke the other day, I'm like, I wish I was a musician. Like
Okay.
I saw you the other day at the
yeah.
iHeartRadio Awards, because when a musician's on stage and they give a great performance, the crowd goes wild.
Right.
An actor gives a great performance, although you hear like, all right, cut, hot snacks in the back, moving on. And
That's
it's
it.
kind of like you're just like on the floor having just had this totally like emotional release, and it's just
You know what you need to do? You need to
thankless
employ
job.
employ
Yeah.
someone to cheer
so
and clap.
the clap.
Yeah.
I put it in my rider. Christine needs
Yeah.
applause.
I'm
all
sure
the
there's
time.
people out there that would do it. I'll take the gig.
I would never do
I'll come
that.
by set one day and just cheer and clap.
You're such a good friend.
I do that. I am a good friend.
Thank
I'm a good
you.
friend. Thank you.
But I did, it's a lot of great acting classes I've had. I've had some really great teachers that have helped, whether it's sense memory that brings you to that certain place, or it's just mechanical. Like
Right.
there's things that you could do with your eyes. Anthony Hopkins, he changes the way he looks, he focuses. That's how he could stare for so long and really hold a scene, because he changes the focus between the right eye to the left eye.
Wow.
Tricks of the trade.
Mr. Hopkins can do that. Mr.
Yeah.
Hopkins.
I mean, if
can
it
do
works
that.
for him, it's gonna.
Yeah. It's good. It's good.
I'll take
it's
it.
good. Yeah. I like the research. So season 2,
Yes.
coming up to like close to a few episodes in, halfway through, somewhat maybe by the time we show this. What can we expect? For someone that's not tuned into season 2 yet.
Yes,
How would
season
you-
2, I know people say all the time, it gets darker. This really does. And it goes to a place I was surprised even. Meghan is very empowered this season and how she uses that. She's really leading with her mind
Right.
this season, and last season she was really leading with her heart.
Right.
I think that a lot of the agendas with all of the characters are revealed. Everyone really does have their own motives.
Right.
And a lot of that comes to the surface now, and who could be trusted is It's a
Right.
very tricky.
They're going to push it more. They're going to push it some more. That's shocking.
And I think they're surprised, not just with Meghan. You see a lot more of Kyle, too. What keeps him bound to the Institute, which is also very dark and devious. So you see a lot of that.
When you're reading the scripts, are there points where you're like, are we going to do this?
Yeah, there are.
Because especially with, today's climate and stuff like that, it's touching on a lot of stuff.
For sure. And when we wrapped season 2, it's when the Me Too movement started to gain some steam. So
Right.
it wasn't, I think we've reached a tipping point in society where we want to talk about these things. They've always been around, they've always existed, and we feel empowered now.
Right.
I keep using that word empowered,
Right.
but I think it's definitely a key word of this season and, of course, the time that we're living in, especially for women, which I'm very
She also has
happy about.
empowered tattooed on her arm.
I do. It's on my back. It's on my lower back.
In the lower back. Perfect.
That's ironic.
But saying that, you mentioned that Meghan was leading with her heart, now with her mind. What do you lead with? What does Christine lead with in everyday life?
I don't know. What do
You're
I
just
lead with?
confused.
It's a bit,
You've got no
I don't
idea.
know where to. People lead me around. I just
Yeah.
follow
You
them.
follow. Okay. Okay, good.
No, I think I lead with my mind.
Okay.
I'd like to say I lead with my. Oh, maybe not. No, I do some crazy things for love. I don't know. I'm a mixed bag.
She's confused. We'll leave that as a up in the air answer.
Yeah.
We'll leave that as an up in the air. Also, saw you on The Walking Dead. I used to watch The Walking Dead as well. It's great. If you could cross over to any show right now, if you could do an appearance on any show, because shows have amazing guest stars, what show would you like to pop onto?
I love The Affair.
Okay.
The Affair is such a great
Yeah.
show. I really, again, a relationship type show, but I love how it separates and you see the same situation and how people interpret that differently.
Right.
So fascinated by that because it's true, what we hear is not necessarily what was said.
Right.
And all the things, our history, how that plays into our decision making. I think that show is fantastic.
I could see Meghan and Kyle crossing over on the affair.
Having an affair?
When they have an affair.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sure that's going to happen, surely.
You'll see.
That's a yes. That's a yes if I've ever seen one. We're going to wrap up with the THR's top 5.
Okay.
TV show you watched as a kid that you wish you were in.
Kids Incorporated.
Kids Incorporated. I don't know that one.
was? It's like a dance. It was like
Everyone else is nodding. I'm
It was
clearly
like
out
a
of the
Mickey
loop.
Mouse thing, but they had skits. And,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was it the Mickey Mouse Club?
It wasn't. It wasn't the same era, similar
Okay.
type of show. But I loved Kids Incorporated.
Okay. Did they dance and stuff on there?
Yeah.
Because you were telling me she tap dance.
I'm
Tap
a
dance.
big dancer.
Yeah. We're going to get some tap dancing, maybe.
Woo.
Maybe not. One word to describe your journey as an actress so far.
Tenacious.
It's a good one. You could have just gone with...
Yeah. That.
It's a good description. Favourite movie soundtrack?
Garden State.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to add something to that. If you could have any artist play your soundtrack to your life, who would it be?
Bowie.
Okay. It's a good one. It's a
Bowie.
good one. It's a good one. Didn't know if it was going to be someone from last night
Oh yeah.
at the iHeart. No
Britney
one.
Spears.
Britney Spears. Britney Spears. One actor who inspires you?
Meryl Streep.
It's a great one.
Yeah, I mean, I think that everyone says that.
No, actually.
Really?
No, you're the first.
Really? I
But-
do love Audrey Hepburn, too.
Okay.
I love watching her movies. Whenever I feel down, I put on an Audrey movie.
Okay. What's your go-to? What would you put on right now, an Audrey movie?
Oh, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Yeah.
If you could appear on screen with anyone in your next project, who would it be?
John Turturro.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, I love him. He's so great. I think he's a great director, too.
Okay.
But he's he's a character actor.
That's
right?
a real interesting one,
He's
yeah.
really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've got some layers, haven't you?
I should hope so.
Can we see a tap dance? I'm just kidding. She went for it. She went for it. She knew we went for it. The Arrangement, Season 2. Christine Evangelista.